You know, one of the things I really love about worship in United Methodist Church is that we acknowledge the light of Christ before we start a worship service. We acknowledge that the light of Christ is with us and we welcome it into the worship service. I just love that, don't you? And we are going to be bringing back our acolytes to do that soon. And Pastor Charlie has some more information for us about that.
You know, at the beginning of our service at 9:30 here in Maxwell Hall every week, we have a couple of our children meet Miss Sarah Baldwin at the back. She has this candle for them. She lights it, gives it to them, and we all stand as those children walk the candle forward to the front of our sanctuary, and we welcome the light of Christ, reminding us that as the people of God, we never worship alone, that Christ is with us by the power of his Spirit. Now, many of you know that children who did that role in worship services before were known as acolytes, okay? And we've been without acolytes for quite a while here at Memorial because of the pandemic. But as Carrie Mack told you a couple of weeks ago, we're going to have an upcoming acolyte training because we want to reintroduce that aspect of all of our worship services. And so I want you to come along, plan to be there, and remember that this role is not just for children anymore. This is for anybody who would like to carry forward the light of Christ. Carrie Mack's going to remind you of the when and where of this training.
The Acolyte training for kids and adults is next Sunday, October 22nd at 12:15 p.m. in the sanctuary. You can see the current Acolyte schedule and even begin to sign up by visiting mumconline.com/news. And you can see Dr. Joan with questions. As you may know, we have a really big weekend coming up here at Memorial in about 2 weeks. Retired Bishop Will Willimon and singer-songwriter Ken Miedema will be here for workshops and concerts and to lead worship. Today I want to focus on the Saturday morning workshop that's going to be at First Presbyterian Church because the deadline to sign up is coming very soon. You will not want to miss this special opportunity to attend a workshop with Bishop Willimon. It's called Being Saved Together. This free workshop is Saturday, October 28th from 8:30 a.m. to 1 o'clock p.m. at First Presbyterian Church. After a gathering including a continental breakfast, there will be a brief ecumenical worship service beginning at 9 a.m. Right after that, the workshop portion will begin and will include a message from Bishop Willimon. The workshop will conclude with lunch together and a Q&A time with Bishop Willimon. This is such a wonderful opportunity to spend time with Bishop Willimon, and it might not come around again, so take advantage of this and grow in your discipleship by signing up for this workshop. Space is limited, so reserve your spot by registering at mumconline.com/events or by calling the church office. And childcare is available for children 4 and under, and you can reserve that when you register. This event is filling up fast, so reserve your spot today. Now, you probably heard last week from Justin in our mission moment about what we'll be collecting this month for Micah's Place. And if you didn't hear that or you don't remember, well, you're in luck because I've got Pastor Rachel here to tell you more about it.
Friends, this month and all throughout October, we are collecting diapers and pull-ups for our partner at Micah's Place. It is a shelter for women who have experienced domestic violence and their families, and this is a way that we can show up with a tangible gift. And I know as a parent who has one in diapers and one soon to be here that's going to need a bunch of diapers, the diapers are really expensive. And currently in the United States, 1 in 4 people experience diaper scarcity, which means that they can't afford diapers, which means that they can't take their kids to daycare and they can't go to work. It's a systemic problem that we can help fix by bringing in diapers. I hope that you'll join us this month in bringing in diapers, and let's fill up the space so that we can really help our partner over at Micah's Place.
You can bring those diapers and pull-ups to church and place them in the collection bin, or bring them to the Parton Center. We'll be collecting all through the month of October for Micah's Place. Bringing in the light of Christ during worship by serving as an acolyte, growing in your discipleship and your faith by attending the workshop with Bishop Willimon, and bringing in diapers and pull-ups to support Micah's Place. These are just 3 things that you can do to live your calling through Memorial.